live.
Yay. Hi, everyone.
Welcome. Hope everyone's having a good evening.
Yeah, I just finished eating some homemade soup and homemade bread that I made. So we're going to maybe attempt cookies tonight. We'll see.
What kind?
Just chocolate chip. Like, I've made them before. It's more just me seeing about the timing of everything.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm going to be gone most of tomorrow, so I want to try and get a bunch done today.
Okay, that's exciting. Yeah, I like homemade soup too. It's like the winter is such good soup weather.
Yeah, I usually make soup at least like twice a month now or more.
Yeah. All right, let me show the comments. This is my first time officially driving the bus, so we're very excited.
That's true, yeah. It's so nice. I can just lay back.
You can just sit back and relax. But yeah, if it's bumpy at all, that's why. But Lisa says she just wanted to say hi. She's at a family dinner. I will say this one was harder for me to get into. I'm 70% through and I'm sitting at a 3-star. We'll watch the replay once I finish the book. Yay. Well, thanks for popping on and saying hi. Yeah, I think that's like one of my first questions is what do we think of it and what's our star rating? So we will get into that, but that's interesting that you say that. And Sock says, good evening. Hi, Sock.
Were you able, Sock, to finish the book? I know last night on Bee's member live, so she mentioned that she either just started it or had it started and finished it. But.
Oh, okay. Sorry to say, DNF. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sock.
Sorry it didn't work out for you. Well, I'm curious to hear why you DNF'd it, so we'll definitely have to talk about that. But we are talking about book 4 tonight, which I showed Megan before, but I got the box set from Amazon, so I'm very excited. But we're talking about Anne of Windy Poplars.
This is my copy that's getting a little bit old, yellowed.
It's so fun to compare. But I'll show the box set. I just got it from Amazon, but
I do like how colorful the spines are, though, with like her picture on the top. I like that.
I do like that. And then like it's in this little box, which has got the original cover on it, which is just so cute. But yeah, so I'm super excited. I have been reading them on audio, but I just like having the physical copy. I have a special edition copy of the first one, which we saw when we read that book. But I was like, I just feel like I need to have Anne and her stories like physically on my bookshelf.
Yeah. That's so nice. Where are you doing the audio from? Because there's been times where I wanted to do the audio just for time purposes, but
yeah,
none of my libraries have the audio, so I was just wondering.
Oh, really? That's a bummer.
Yeah. Actually, to be fair, they have one in German.
Oh,
so that was helpful.
Yeah, that's happened to me before, where they'll have a book, but it's in a different language. So mine's on Hoopla, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Gosh, I don't even know if this is going to.
Just because I had to change libraries.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Kind of what the covers look like.
From my Hoopla. And my old library was very great. It had an amazing Hoopla and had lots of stuff.
Yeah.
And this one doesn't.
Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah.
But I moved, so I wasn't allowed on the other one anymore.
Right, exactly. It is read by Tara Ward. And I will say her narration I'm enjoying. Like, I really like her narration. So.
Oh, yeah. No, this is the one where they do have it in German. So that's not helpful. But anyway.
For the first 3 chapters. Gosh, I don't even remember. I mean, it starts off,
This was fresh in my mind because I just finished it yesterday. But I was like on and off throughout the month. I'd read some and I was like, oh shoot, I have a book club book to finish.
Yeah. I know it's split up between each year that she's a principal,
Mhm.
but I can't remember the very first chapter. I mean, I think it starts off with the letters.
The first, a
Yeah.
lot of the first bit is just letters. Yeah, I see Sock's comment later on. Is the whole book letters Gibbler? So it eventually has certain chapters that are not letters.
Hmm.
Um, but the letter, this book was harder for me to get into too because of the letters. Um, so I had to push through a little bit more on this one.
Yeah.
I don't mind letters, but I like when you get both sides and it's back and forth.
Yes. 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 Yeah, both. I do like both of our copies. I think they're pretty.
I really want your copy now. I want the box set. Like, no, I
Well,
don't need
I
it.
will say it's pretty inexpensive for a box set. I think it was like $30 for all 8 books. The code, like the barcode on the package says it is retailed at $63.99. So I feel like I got a good deal. But
Just see if Amazon Canada has it.
yeah, see if you guys have it.
Box set. Nope. Nope. Box set.
Sock says the one-sided correspondence was wearing on me. Like, is
Yeah.
Gilbert even real? Is Gilbert and Tyler Durden?
I don't know the reference. I'm sorry.
I don't know that reference either.
But yeah, the one-sided was really hard for me too because I was like, we had this whole thing of building up to finally being with Gilbert. We don't see Gilbert.
Yes.
And then, sorry, there's later on, we'll get to this later, but there's like parts in the book where she's like, oh, I'm going home now for Christmas to see you. And I was like, oh, finally, we're going to see Gilbert.
Yep.
No.
We don't.
Like, now.
Yeah. I have a question about the epistolary format, so we'll get there.
Yes,
but let's start our questions with, compared to the other books in the series, how well did you like Windy Poplars, and what was your star rating? So we know Lisa said she's sitting at a 3-star, but she hasn't finished yet. And we know Sock DNF'd. So Megan, what was your star rating?
I did 3 stars also. Yeah, this one was just a lot harder for me to get throughout the month. Like, I found myself like I didn't want to read it. I was more interested in the other books I was reading for the month. Yeah, it was really the one-sided letters was really hard for me. Once we got more chapters of like actual plot and like just actually seeing characters, that was a little bit easier. But I don't know, this one just felt very like it was fine, but like the letters. But I also just feel like there was less plot. I don't know. Like, I know a lot of these are more slice of life, and normally I like that, but this just felt like we're not really doing anything.
Yeah. So I gave this book 4 stars. So it was my least favorite so far of the ones that we've read in the series, because I've given the 3 other ones 4.5 stars because I really, really loved them. And I still enjoyed the book a lot. And I still love the Anne universe.
Yeah.
But it just felt like something was missing. Like, it just didn't feel like fully developed. Maybe developed's not the right word, but like well-rounded. And I think that's because we don't see a lot of the characters that we've come to know and love in the first 3 books. Like, I understand that she's in a new town, and it's nice to get to meet these other people and see how Anne does, interacting with new people. But I'm like, can we have, like when she goes back to Avonlea, it's like, can we have the characters we know and love, like, have a couple scenes? That would be nice.
Yeah, even just a little bit would have,
Yeah, just a little bit. I feel like that would have made it better.
Yeah, because I feel like we had that in the last book, right? She was in a new spot, new place, new characters, fun. But we had a few scenes of her back with Avonlea and Marilla and Davy and Dora. Like we had a little bit,
Yes.
and this one we don't. And it just feels like the same thing, but less. Like we're missing stuff.
Yeah. Yes, I can definitely see that.
But it's like it's still Anne, and I still enjoy it. Like I will say, I guess with the letters, I did enjoy that. To me, at least, like we get more inside Anne's head, so it I don't know how to describe it. Like I like Anne's perspective on life and how you still see like inside her head, like she's older, but she still has that very like whimsical outlook on life still, and charming. So that I appreciated, of just the way she would describe things and stuff.
Yeah.
But definitely my least favorite, I would say.
I did enjoy that too. Like I enjoyed getting her point of view. I just would have been nice to have letters from Gilbert too.
Yeah, that would have elevated it so much.
That would have elevated it a lot. Okay, let's see.
Although to be fair, I guess like Gilbert's pretty busy trying to be a doctor.
Yeah, trying to be a doctor, right? Like I guess. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, well, Anne is the love of his life. He would take time to write her back.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay, apparently Tyler Durden is a character in Fight Club, and his relationship to the other main character is a spoiler. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen like many movies, like kind of like popular movies. So like I obviously have heard of Fight Club, but I have not seen.
And do I look like a Fight Club girl? No.
We are not the Fight Club
husband. He probably knows.
Alrighty, well, speaking of the letters.
But Sock, we appreciate you being here, even though you DNF the book.
Yes, so thanks for hanging out.
Appreciate you jumping in on book 3 and just trying each book out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully next book can capture you like right away. Because I know you read the third one. So hopefully if it's more similar to the third one, you might actually get to enjoy it.
I feel like the next one, from what I remember looking very briefly, I think it has a fun character. I think.
Oh, really?
It's like one of Anne's new neighbors or something.
Oh, that's going to be, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that. I always love to see Anne interact with the people around her.
Yeah. But anyway, this book. We're talking about this book.
No, it's okay. So we kind of touched on it, but what do we think of the epistolary format?
I think it could have been done better and differently.
Yeah.
Like, especially a lot of the not first half, but a lot of the first part, like, it just kept talking about, like, the Pringle family, right? And how they're so horrible, but I'm like, but I want to meet them and, like, have fun with the interactions and see the interactions and see how mean they are and horrible instead of just hearing about them.
Right. Yeah. And I do think, at least for me, it felt like because we didn't really know the Pringles super well, we just knew about Anne's perception of them, that when they resolved the conflict, I was like, oh, okay. Like it didn't have as much punch because I just felt like we didn't really get to see it play out because they resolved the conflict in the first year. And I was like, oh, I thought that was like the whole book.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Let's see. Oh, Sock says because it was all Anne writing and in tremendous length when she gets to talking about different kinds of silence. I was like,
yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
that's so funny. I personally really liked that. Like, I just like how Anne talks about and describes everything.
Yeah, I do too.
So that, like, stuff like that doesn't bother me. Like her being super philosophical in like a really quirky way is just like enjoyable. It's like endearing to me.
Yeah.
But
And like I do understand like because like she's writing to Gilbert and like they are separated and it's like this is literally the only way you're talking to your fiance that you have any interaction with them, right? Like you
right.
can't it's not really calling, you know, like it's the
Yeah.
letter. So she's literally just telling him like this is everything that's happened today.
Yeah. Which is so interesting, like because it's so different than how we would operate today, right? Like the means of communication is so different
Yeah.
because of the time period that they lived in. So I do for me, I really like epistolary writing in general. Like, so I personally really like the letters. I do wish that we had them from Gilbert's point of view back. Um, but reading the chapters in a letter format versus just like a regular chapter, like the way they've been written, didn't bother me super much because I really like that format.
Right.
And I liked being able to get in Anne's head. Um,
Mhm.
and some of the like stream of consciousness stuff was fun.
Yeah, I like
Um,
that too though.
yeah. So for me, it wasn't as big of a detractor, even though I still wanted a little more out of it. Um,
Yeah.
but
But I
yeah,
can see though how like if you're someone who well, you sort of figure this out if you read the first two books if you like Anne's personality or not, sort of thing. Because if you're not
right.
a huge fan of her long speeches, like you're gonna hate this book because it's just like
Yeah.
all of
Just
it.
letters upon letters of long speeches.
Yeah. So if that's already not your thing, it's like okay, this is not your book.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Sock says, Gilbert, when you guys get married, you will never know silence again.
I think he knows that though.
That was funny though when she said that. She was like, "When we're married, you'll never know silence." It was like very self-aware.
Yeah.
Um, but I think that's what Gilbert loves about Anne.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't seem to mind.
I did like the way she described that one Pringle chick in her class. Yeah.
Yeah. Jen was it? I think the leader
Yeah.
of the pack,
Yes.
high school pact.
I kind of feel like in the first half of the first section of the book, so the first year, we got to know a lot more about the school. And then I kind of feel like in the second and third year, there wasn't as much about the school, but more so like the
Yeah.
people. Like obviously the vice principal,
Catherine.
Catherine,
Which
when she went to Green Gables and all of that. But I was like, we don't actually see Anne like in the classroom as much as we did the first
no, I
year.
was surprised. I forgot about that. We don't see her because it's writing. She's writing letters. Like we don't see her teach at all.
Right.
Which I was sad about when I realized.
I mean, in general, I liked how she was describing things, but it was too one woman show for me. Yeah.
Yeah, very fair.
I can definitely understand that. Also, I didn't want to read an entire book about her clashing with Pringles and pies and whatnot. Didn't know if it would only be the first year. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I think like by the end of the first year, it's resolved.
Yeah.
And then you have more focus on, I guess, two other characters later on. I would say Catherine and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I feel like are the focus, but
I agree. One thing that stuck out to me as kind of like a theme of the book was, and it kind of carries over from Anne of the Island, right? When Anne was in a new place outside of Avonlea and she was building relationships with people outside of the like town.
Mm-hmm.
It was like really illuminating to me that Anne, like just to be able to see Anne make friends and also like win people over.
Yeah.
You know, like that's kind of just like her MO, right? Like she just shows up and she's like super spunky and like people are like, I don't know what to make of you, but then like they end up loving her.
Yeah.
And so, like, that continued in this book, I feel like. I mean,
Mhm.
especially in the very beginning, I was like, "Oh my gosh, is Windy Poplars just basically going to be like the boarding house or the house?" Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name for Anne of the Island, um, where they
Oh,
lived.
oh, shoot.
Anyway, but
Yeah.
that place, I was kinda like,
Yeah.
"Oh, kinda like the same thing." Um, but it was neat because, like, they had all the widowers there.
Yeah.
It was, like, just this funny dynamic of, like, oh, these, you know, older spinsters to kind of, like, widowers and, like, this young, out of college, new teacher.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I
Yeah,
just thought
definitely like the age difference affects the
yeah.
dynamic, like compared to before where she had friends her own age she was living with.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
funny.
and I do think that that's I mean, that's a good point, that a lot of her relationships were of people in different generations, kind of, like, they weren't like, in Anne of the Island, obviously, they're in college together, right? So
Mhm.
they're all the same age. But, you know, she had I felt like she took a lot of, like, younger people under her wing, like Elizabeth and the little boy when they do the canvassing. I forget his name. Um,
Oh yeah. Oh, the poor little boy.
Teddy.
Oh.
Teddy. Yeah, and they take that photo. Well, I think she takes the photo and the
No,
boy that
the
she's
guy she's with takes a photo.
oh, okay, and they, like,
But
develop it and they send it to
yeah,
the
and they bring it
father.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sad. That was so sad.
That was really sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was just kind of like, oh, yeah, she's, like, interacting with people, you know, obviously in the school setting too, like, she's the authoritarian figure, you
Yeah.
know, she's authoritative. Um, so, yeah, just kind of
Yeah,
an
like
interesting dynamic.
she's sort of an adult out in the world now and she's interacting with the whole town. So there's, the I don't know, the grandmothers of the town and the
Yeah.
parents of the students, I mean, and the little girl next door and just all these people. But you're right, like her MO is like she will win everyone over
Yes.
and
Yeah.
she will persist and persist. And even when she gives up, still happy.
Right. Yes.
Because even like I remember like which I feel is very like in character for her because even in the first book as a child, she always hated when people didn't like her. She wanted people to like her.
Mhm.
And so like it's like in a different way now, but it still carries over that like her outlook on life and she's trying to just be cheerful and happy and to win people over and of course it makes other people think. I just found it funny how everyone who meets her now just sees her thinks she's like so pretty and just this wonderful person and
Right.
she's had like no struggles in life and it's just funny because it's like Anne of book one little girl like lamented and she was made fun of and
Mhm.
she had ugly red carrot hair and all
Yeah.
this
I know.
and no one liked her or cared about her for so long and so it's just so funny to see like how everyone perceives her now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Catherine later on was like, "You don't know struggle," and she was like, "Hold on."
Right. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that scene was so interesting. It was like, "And another thing." She's just, like, verbally just, like, everything was coming out.
Yeah.
Sock says, "In a way, it was almost like there was too much plot. Contradictory, I know, but in the first book, I learned that you don't read Anne for the plot." And I think she means in the first book she read, which was Anne of the Island.
That's
Yes.
funny because I mean I felt like there wasn't enough plot, but I mean you're right because yeah, Anne is not about this big adventure story, right? It's a person growing up,
Yeah.
so it is more character driven, but a little bit more.
So, yes, she said introducing a plot felt like there was going to be conflict instead of Anne gallivanting around in the flowers and discovering the world around her.
Ah, love that.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Well, what was hold on. For some reason, I have the timer on some of the banners, so I have to turn those off. 1 second.
Oh yeah, they like automatically go on. So when you don't, it's like no.
Oh, okay. That's good to know because I was like, where did my question go?
They started doing that with B one time. She was like, "Whoa."
What was your favorite scene or chapter?
I actually have one for this.
Oh, good.
It was not too long ago, so it's fresh in my brain still. I really liked Catherine going to Green Gables. That whole section for her. So for sock watching, who didn't get to that part, Catherine is the other teacher at the school, the vice principal or whatever, and Anne eventually wins her over because she gets her to come to Green Gables with her for Christmas. And it's like Catherine has this whole change of outlook and heart and everything, just from spending Christmas there. And I just loved the whole scene. I loved seeing Catherine open herself up and open up her shell and everything that's been like bothering her and her, I don't know, just finally like letting her guard down and accepting that there's good in life. It was really nice.
Yeah. I really liked that scene too because to me it illuminated the magic of Green Gables.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, of course she would go, and then she'd be like this changed woman because who wouldn't, you know?
Yeah, you gotta be. Who can't love this farmhouse?
That's right. I was just thinking, I knew that you had that merch. Didn't you get that when you went?
Yeah, and honestly,
Okay.
it's like my favorite sweatshirt. It's so warm and comfy. I'm
Oh,
so glad I got
so
it.
great. I was just thinking, I really want some sort of sweatshirt that has something to do with Avonlea or Green Gables. I was like, basically, I just need your sweatshirt is what I want.
Really, just have to have a trip to Prince Edward. That
Right, exactly. I just schedule that first and then
like
get my
you're on the
sweatshirt.
East Coast, right? You just
Yeah,
just go up.
we'll just
Just go
go
up.
up. My favorite scene was when Elizabeth's father comes and Elizabeth talks about like tomorrow and how like
Oh
tomorrow
yeah,
actually happened. Like I thought that was so sweet. I really liked Anne's relationship with Elizabeth.
yeah.
And
That
Sock,
poor child.
I know. Sock, I don't know if you got to this part yet, but she lives next door to where Anne is staying with the widowers. And she lives with like her grandmother and I don't know if someone else she calls her the woman.
We keep calling her the woman. I think it's just like almost like a maid or like
Maybe
helper
that's
or
what I can't
something.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But the grandmother's like super strict and like harsh and like doesn't, she's not very tender towards Elizabeth. And so Anne kind of takes her under her wing. And to me, I really liked it because it felt like Anne caring for her younger self in a
Oh
way.
yeah.
So it just was such a soft spot and how, Anne, because this scene is in the third year, so it's in the
Yeah, it's like
very
near the end.
near the end. And Anne's talking to Gilbert in one of her letters about like how she's, kind of sad to leave Summerside but she feels good about it. Like she wants to get back to Avonlea and, start their life together. But then like she has this like loose end that she wants to
Yeah.
tie up. Like she's so concerned for Elizabeth. And she ends up writing to the father's like place of employment in France or something. And he ends up getting the letter, of course, and he comes there and they meet. And then, the father takes custody of Elizabeth. And I thought it was so sweet because Anne made such a positive impact on Elizabeth's life.
Yeah.
It was very heartwarming.
Yeah, no, I love that too. I guess like everything with like anything involving Elizabeth, like I loved seeing that. Um so I guess that was like a sort of plot point throughout the book. But I did love that as well. It was just that poor child because it was like yeah, like her mother died in childbirth, and
Mhm.
so like the father let the grandmother take care of her. I wasn't totally sure if the grandmother was his mother or the mother's mother.
Yeah, I don't know
Um,
if they mention.
yeah, but I'm assuming it's the mother's mother, maybe because like he obviously had no clue what she was like. So if it
Yeah,
was his mother, I feel like he would know.
yeah, that's
but
that's a good point. That's a good
but
point.
yeah, just it was like she had food, water, and clothes, and that was it. And there was no like
Yeah,
any sort of like affection, love, acknowledgement
yeah,
within this environment. So it's like because she's like, no, like she's fine. She's got what she needs. It's like, no, she's not fine. You're literally stifling this child, and you're gonna break
mhm.
her one day.
Yeah, exactly. And I can't imagine, like, being in Elizabeth's shoes and, like, having Anne come in, like, she must have been like
Yeah.
an angel to her, you know, just
Yeah,
like, "Oh
well, I
my
think she
gosh."
describes her that way too, of just like
Yeah,
Miss Shirley is like this amazing being, right? Like
yeah,
someone who loves me and understands me,
yeah,
lets me like express myself, takes me on walks
yeah.
outside this horrible house. Like, yeah,
I know. It was, like, equal parts sad, but then also, like, really heartwarming, you know? So, I
yeah,
was just
yeah,
glad that she got a happy ending and that she, was gonna be in a loving home, and
yeah. She got
she
out.
got her wish because she always talked about her dad, and
Yeah,
so I just thought that that was really
yeah.
sweet.
There was one line near the end that made me sort of laugh and shake my head though, because it was like him telling Anne like, "Oh yeah, like I got your letter and like I didn't realize how horrible it was for her." He's like, I didn't realize she wasn't a baby any longer. I was like, "Sir,
Come on.
come on. You know how old she must be. Like seriously."
Do you not know how time works?
I know. I don't know, like I guess it was just so weird like in that back in that time period it was like the mother dies and everyone just assumes the father cannot take care of his child and like the
Right.
father also doesn't think he can take care of his child, so that's better to put any child with women to take care of, or
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
like yeah, she was with a family member, but like
yeah.
still.
But still, yes. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, like definitely.
Alrighty, let me catch up on what Sock has
Yeah,
been
thanks Sock so
saying.
much for so much discussion after only reading 3 chapters. You've got a
I
great
know, she's got so much to say, I
canon
love it.
because it looks like
Okay, for
the same
Anne of the
canon for
Island,
watching the replay. I'm assuming so.
yeah, I struggled because there wasn't really a plot, just things that happened.
Yeah,
And thinking about it after the last live stream, I realized I had the wrong approach. I was expecting plot and there wasn't one. So this time I went in expecting that, and instead I got the school board sucks and I have to fix this thing.
I feel like it's not that there's like no plot in Anne books. It's that there's like a lot of mini small things, small plot lines.
Yes. So to me, I would say that the series is character driven and not plot driven.
Yes, it's very character driven. You
Yeah.
don't like Anne, you don't like the books,
You don't like the books. Right, exactly.
but very
Um,
character.
my expectations keep getting confounded.
Yeah, that's fair.
I remember Anne describing Elizabeth as thinking things would happen tomorrow, like Elizabeth's father writing to her. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was intrigued by that character and how that would unfold. Well, as you just heard, it was my favorite scene in the book. So it unfolded very
yeah.
well.
It's not really till the end though because
Yeah.
Anne realizes like she's gone, like you said, and like what's gonna happen to Elizabeth now. And so Anne is finally like, I'm writing to this father and I'm telling him what's happening because I have to do
Mhm.
something and try. And yeah, he does end up getting the letter and coming. So
I've gotten a fair amount of died in childbirth lately. I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, in like historical books, yeah, kind of. It's kind of a common thing.
Yeah.
I think Anne said that the father was grief-stricken and blamed Elizabeth for killing her mother, so he might
Yeah,
have been frozen in time.
that's
Yeah,
true. Actually, yeah, you're right.
that is a good point.
I think that's probably why like initially he left her with the grandmother, and yeah, because I know at the very end when he comes back, he's talking to Elizabeth, but Elizabeth doesn't know who he is yet. But he
Mhm.
realizes because she says her name, so he realizes who she is. But because Elizabeth is like, oh, like, is this tomorrow? I'm trying to get to tomorrow and stuff, and he's like,
Mhm.
I still want to go back to yesterday, like, which
Yeah.
made me wonder, like, he wanted to go back to the past to fix how he handled the situation, maybe, or just like,
Yeah.
what happened. I don't know, but
Yeah, or maybe, like, going back to, like, if it when his wife was alive kinda thing, like,
yeah,
who knows, but
she's stuck. She's hoping for the future, and he's stuck in the
and
past.
he's
So.
yeah, yeah. Also, he's in Paris and stuff is happening in his mind. It could be that everyone back home is frozen in time, including his
Yeah,
own daughter.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
Grief has rendered him illogical. Yeah.
that's
And
fair.
then
Good
she's
point, Sock. That's fair.
that is fair. I'm thinking of the contemporary Beauty and the Beast retelling I read. She died in childbirth.
Oh, that horrible book. I don't know if Emily, did you? Are you in the Honeycomb Club? Or are you doing? Okay. Anyway,
No. I saw that
so
you guys are doing the Beauty and the Beast retelling
yeah, so
this
that was
past month though.
January. But anyway, Sock's book was not what she thought, and the character died at the end, and it was like it was
So it
not a
was not a
romance.
Beauty and the Beast retelling.
It was not a romance. It was
Oh
like,
no.
and she dies. The end. It was like
The end.
Sock was so mad. It was horrible.
What
But
was the name of the book?
Beauty. I'm pretty
Wow.
sure.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It rendered the whole book pointless. Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh goodness. All right. Well, Sock, did you have a favorite scene from the first 3 chapters that you
Do you have
read?
anything like from the first three long letters that Anne wrote?
I'm kidding. I'm sure you don't, but I just thought I'd ask.
I'm trying to remember now what happened in the first three.
It really is letters.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't remember like how long it took for it to be not letters. Or not just letters, I mean. But like I will say, like, I enjoyed like the characters that we did get to know and see more of, like I enjoyed them all.
Mhm.
And like we said, like Catherine Brooks, the other teacher, and little Elizabeth, the neighbor. But like yeah, like the widow she stayed with. And
Oh
there's
my
always like the what was it? Dusty Miller, that cat that
Oh, yeah. I did like that there was a cat in this one too. That was great.
was
And
like
then what happened with the cat at the end when they tried to get rid of the cat?
the like Rebecca Dew, I don't know, I guess she's a worker, she's a maid, housekeeper
Yeah.
there, I
Yeah.
guess. But like all
Mhm.
she does is complain and complain, that cat, and they're finally like, all right, we're getting rid of the cat. And she's like, how could you get rid of that cat? I'm leaving, I quit. They're like, okay, we'll bring the cat back.
Yeah. That was so funny. That was so funny. I was trying to think of another character. Go back to my notes. If I wrote him down or not, I don't know if I did.
Is it Pringle or someone else?
Mm-mm.
I was also gonna mention the like the Pringle head of the family, I guess. I forget what her name was. But
Yeah.
like how the Pringle thing got all resolved because of what was it? The like Anne read or found some journal of
Mm-hmm.
the captains, and it says how like he was shipwrecked and his men like they eventually resorted to like cannibalism because they were like dying and starving on the island, and it was like, that's obviously horrible. It was like, but anyway, Anne doesn't really take note of that, and she's just like, oh, here, I was gonna return this journal to you or whatever, and they're like, oh, you know about the secret, you're trying to blackmail us. Well,
Yeah.
like, you're a smart, cunning little thing.
Yeah, yeah. That
Like,
was funny. I did like how it wrapped up. It was
yeah, it was like
unexpected.
the head of the Pringle family is like, oh, we see what you're doing, like,
Mm-hmm.
we'll make sure everyone likes you now, because otherwise you're going to, like, reveal this horrible secret about an ancestor.
Right.
And like overnight, the Pringles get the message of like, no, we like Anne now. We're nice to her.
Yeah, it really was like
no one knows how or why, but.
Oh, I was thinking of the lady that she had dinner with towards the end of the book, and
Oh yeah.
I forget her name, but she was like she
I
talked
opened up to the right page. Tom Gallen.
Yes, the Gallen household.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is funny.
When somebody could outtalk Anne, I was just cracking up. I was like, this is hysterical. Like,
but it's like all like horrible tragedies.
Yeah, it's all like, this is kind of scary.
Here's a nightgown. So and so died in it. Like,
here, stay in this guest room where so and so died.
Yeah, she's like, did anything good happen in this house? Oh, maybe, but who cares about that?
Oh, it was funny. That really got me. I thought that was really funny too.
That's funny.
Okay, Sock says when Anne is describing how Aunt Chatty is hiding novels and decks of cards in her chair, I pictured Aunt Chatty going upstairs to take a nap, and she's really secretly playing solitaire.
Yeah, it was funny how like the two widows like are each hiding something from the other, or like they were both somehow doing the same like silly face regiment, and they're hiding it from each other.
Oh yeah, that was funny too. Yeah. Okay, I have one more question. Let me turn the timer off. How did you like Summerside as a setting versus Avonlea? I'll say, I mean, I liked it, but obviously nothing is as good as Avonlea, but that's just me.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I mean, it still had that like small town feel, right? So it's kind of like everybody was knowing everybody, and especially with the Pringles, like they were like the town royalty. So it kind of had its own character.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I enjoyed it, but yeah, I think with the letter setup, like we just didn't get to see it as much,
Yeah.
Well, a little bit, but we didn't really like with Avonlea, right? Like you're exploring it with Anne, so you really get a feel for all the different places. Side note, I will say, I did actually, when I was in PEI, like we did go to Summerside.
Yeah.
And I was like so excited, and it's like there's really nothing to see there. Like,
oh no.
It's so, I don't even know if town's the right word. Like it's small. It's just where people live. Like there's, to be fair, there's not really like touristy things. Like there's not really much there. They had a nice like, I guess, little like harbor area that we walked around and stuff. But it was just like, I don't know. It was just so weird going and being like, oh, okay. There's like, this is all it is.
Yeah, here it is.
I mean, to be fair, everything on the island is very small. Like Charlottetown is like the big town, is like, it's just like a normal sized town here.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know. But
yeah. I don't know if in my mind I just romanticize PEI in general, but I'm like, every town is romantic.
The countryside is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, it's just farmland, farms and stuff, but it was beautiful. I mean, like, we were there in the fall, so the colors were just gorgeous. It
Oh,
was very
yeah.
pretty.
I feel like that was a good time to go. I know you were worried about it being like too late in the season, but
There were a few things and a couple times where like things were closed on us,
mhm.
but no, it was still very pretty. But I would definitely like to go back one day, like in more like the summer when things are more open and see.
Yeah. I feel like summer is like the time to go. Like, I don't know. In my mind, bright, long days. It just
Yeah,
feels very
yeah,
just feels very Anne of Green Gables.
yeah.
Since I came in on book 3 and it was when Anne was at college, I feel like I don't really know Avonlea that well.
Yeah.
I did feel that Summerside was pretty well realized as a place.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, because it is a real place. So the Alpha had a little bit more to go on, I think, because Avonlea is made up, but I mean Avonlea is based on a real place, but
Yeah. Well, if Summerside is small and not much going on, no wonder they're creating all their own drama. Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
Well, small town life.
Yeah, really.
Oh, that's funny. Alrighty, you have any other last thoughts that you want to share about the book?
I don't think so. Um, oh, I just opened to this random page. Do you remember? It's like I don't know if it was. I think it was just someone in town, but it was the girl who, wanted to get married to this guy. It was Dovey. She was called. She wanted to get married.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So she wanted to get married to this guy. She's lamenting to Anne, my father won't let me. My father won't let me. We're gonna have to elope.
Yeah.
Not even elope, just go to his sister's house and get married instead without her father there.
Yeah.
And there was this whole thing where she's like, I don't really want to marry him. And then Anne talks to the guy and he's like, I don't really want to marry her. Like, we were both caught up in the moment. We both made a mistake. How do we do this? So Anne breaks it off and then she gets real mad at her. And it was just this whole drama. It was hilarious to read, but I was like,
It
oh
was,
my
I
gosh.
was like, what is happening?
It was just like, oh, she was so catty and
Yeah.
like to Anne.
I
Oh,
usually characters have some sort of redemption, but I was like, ooh,
yeah.
okay. I was
No,
like, oh, girl went a little too far. I was like, okay.
you told Anne, please help me. I don't want to marry him. Please
She's
figure
like,
this
how could
out.
you use what I said against me?
Yeah,
I
it's
told
like
you in confidence.
I did what you said. How could you think that? I love him. I want to get married. Blah blah blah. And then
Right.
like she sends a letter after, being like, like we are married and like we've decided to we know not everyone is as like understanding and like we're so so mean, so
I was
catty.
like, okay.
Oh, that was funny. And it was like, oh wow, like I just can't make this better. Like
Right. It was, yeah. She was like, okay, and we're done. Like,
yeah,
we didn't hear from them again. I was like, okay, good. We're just
yeah,
gonna leave that be.
yeah.
Sock says, I'm a little concerned about trying the next one.
That's fair. Like I appreciate you trying any of them really.
Yeah.
That like has been your thing. I don't know. Like I said, I have higher hopes for the next one. Because we do.
Owen's House of Dreams.
Yeah, mine is this one.
Which
Which
is
Gilbert? Gilbert.
Oh, your cover is so much better.
I don't know. I like the blue on yours though, but I like that Gilbert's on the
I
cover.
like that Gilbert's on yours. Oh, wait, Gilbert's on mine. He's just really small.
Oh,
He's in the back.
he's really in the back.
He's so tiny.
But
That is hysterical.
I'm pretty sure we get to see the wedding because there's a chapter 4 is the first bride of Green Gables.
Oh my gosh.
Please let us see the wedding.
I'm so excited. Sock, I know you're a little apprehensive and concerned, but I am going to read you the summary and see if that makes you feel any better. It says, Anne's own true love, Gilbert Blythe, is finally a doctor, and in the sunshine of the old orchard, among their dearest friends, they are about to speak their vows. Soon the happy couple will be bound for a new life together in their own dream house on the misty purple shores of Four Winds Harbor. A new life means fresh problems to solve, fresh surprises. Anne and Gilbert will make new friends and meet their neighbors. Captain Jim, the lighthouse attendant with his sad stories of the sea. Miss Cornelia Bryant, the lady who speaks from the heart and speaks her mind. And the tragically beautiful Leslie Moore, into whose dark life Anne shines a brilliant light.
Oh, mine.
Okay, that sounds really good.
Mine doesn't have it has a very short summary, but I like that summary.
That sounds so good to me.
That sounds better.
Sock, I don't know if that sounds good to you, but that sounds good to me.
And there's no letters, obviously, because they're together now. So
they're together.
More plot-ish of actually seeing the people.
Right ahead. In her House of Dreams, if her House of Dreams is an open plan concept, I will write it.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's probably that beautiful little farmhouse right there. Mm-hmm. And I'm calling it now, due to unfortunate circumstances, Captain Jim has known the taste of human flesh.
Oh no, he was in with Captain Pringle.
He was.
On the shipwrecked island.
Anne writes a 3-page note telling Gilbert to pick up bread and milk.
No, but yeah, I think these books do better when I don't know, when you get to meet all of the different types of characters, right? Because each book has its own set of new people, new characters.
Yep.
And so yeah, it's very character driven. So it's you have to, I guess, like all the characters that we're meeting.
This also marks us being halfway done the series.
That's true. That's very true.
4 down, 4 to go.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I have not read the summary of all of the books because I'm trying to be surprised as I go. But it does seem like Anne will have children. And
yes.
I think we are introduced to Anne's children in the later books. So
either the last one for sure, and I don't know if number 7 also, but the last one for sure is her daughter's point of view story.
Okay.
So Anne is not our narrator anymore. It's her daughter, Ryla.
Okay, because it's Ryla of Ingleside. Yeah,
I don't remember if that's books. They do that for book 7 as well, because a lot of the Anne series, they cut it off. Like a lot of people's book sets or whatever, they cut off at 6 books, because I think that's when technically Anne's story is done, because then we go into more her children, I think.
Yeah. I think, just looking at the covers or the side profiles of it feels like Anne is 1 through 6, and then
right.
Rainbow Valley, and then Ryla of Ingleside.
Yeah. So I think 7 and 8 are from Ryla's point of view.
Yeah.
7 might be.
It's called Rainbow Valley.
A little of Anne, a little of Ryla. It might be a little of both, but 8 for sure.
I don't know. If she has kids, they're really cute.
Yeah.
They look adorable.
Yeah, 8 for sure is not Anne's perspective. Okay. I will say, I don't know if I mentioned before, but I will say that number 8 is not sadder. It's just that it's a little bit more serious because it takes place during World War I. So we do have we do see how that affects them and their life and the family.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Alrighty, Sock.
Anyway, next book should be fun. We're getting married. We've got a new house, new neighbors.
I'm excited. I read the synopsis for the first time right here.
I'm so glad you read it though, because like I said, mine is very short and not as good as yours. I
Like
that.
this sounds. I feel like I'm gonna really, really like it, guys. We will see, of course, but
Yeah.
I'm sure that I will. Bet you can't eat just one.
The Pringles slogan.
That's
Oh yeah.
that's so good.
Yeah.
When Betsy and Joe got married in the Betsy Tacky books, they honeymooned by having a European grand tour. Just saying. Betsy's honeymoon was just before World War.
Oh yeah. I don't know if there's. I don't really think there's like a honeymoon, or maybe it's just like short and local, and they just.
Stacy. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it doesn't. They didn't talk about a honeymoon.
I don't think so, right? Because like Gilbert's been working this whole time and saving up money to become a doctor, so now he's probably finally a doctor.
Yes, he is a doctor.
He probably can't leave.
Right.
If he's just finally gotten somewhere, but
the books also come with a map of PEI.
Yours, okay, I want this box set now. Mine doesn't have a map.
I mean, I'd love a map.
Make me off screen. Make you big. Can I see the map?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Just I think it's yeah.
Oh.
PEI.
Oh wait, you gotta go back a bit more and back and up and up a little bit farther up. There we go.
Okay, cool. There it is.
Does it say? I can't really see. Does it say just like the real town names on it, or is it like? Does it look like stuff from the book?
Yeah, there's Charlottetown, Bellevue, Woodlands, Georgetown, Belmont. They all look. Oh, hold on. Let me put you back up. They all look like they're real.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't see Avonlea on here, you know.
Right. Okay,
that makes the real map of Prince Edward Island.
Oh.
But I love a good map, you know. It's just the best.
I do too. See, your set's really pretty.
Well, now you know where to get it.
Husband, I need new ones.
Dearest.
Because the only ones I can see and find are in this, like, the new, whatever new covers they did. It's like, which I don't really like. They're just like, it's just like they're all blue and they're all just like very modern. But.
Yeah, I really liked how this one had like all the classic covers.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so we'll meet next month and we'll go over Anne's House of Dreams, which is the vibe. I'm very excited. I
am too. We'll let everyone know where and when and all that. Because if we want to do it at the end of the month, we're probably going to have to do like a weekday, I'm thinking, because I was looking and February is very busy book-wise. So.
Well, if we're following Bee's calendar, yes. Because her February is crazy.
That's true. But I feel like most of the people joining are following Bee's calendar. So.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So we'll work around Bee's schedule. And
yeah. Well, also, like, Tara's starting next month, the Palace of Rogues read-along as well. So that's on, like, the Saturday. Yeah. So I was just looking. So we'll have to figure it out because it's going to have to be a weekday. Most likely.
Yeah. But that'll be fine. Yeah, we can do whenever. We'll discuss. Sorry, I feel like I had a sneeze.
Oh, there it is.
But yeah, we'll discuss when it's going to be and we'll post.
Yeah, we'll post in the Honey Hollow Discord the info.
Yes. And then I'll be here, but I may not have read the whole thing. Well, you're always welcome to join. Great conversation, even though you haven't read.
Yeah, we appreciate you joining, even though you haven't. Like, you helped keep the combo going, Sock. So we appreciate that a lot.
Sure did. my posting is front loaded in the first half of the month. So you have plenty of time after Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah, we'll definitely do it still near the end of the month, not.
Yeah, it'll definitely be towards the end because
Yeah.
that gives us plenty of time to read it. So
Yeah. It's just the problem is that everyone does theirs towards the end. So we gotta figure out.
no, yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
But
We'll figure it out.
yeah.
It'll all work out.
For sure.
But thanks for joining.
Yes, thank you for joining. Thanks to those rewatching the replay.
Yes. Lisa, feel free to put your comments.
Yeah.
And we can chat in the comments too afterwards because I'm curious your thoughts as well. But I hope everyone has a good evening. I hope you can make your cookies, Megan.
Oh, yeah. We should have time.
Good.
Oh, yeah, because the plan is I might be putting on the sequel on DVD on TV and watching that tonight.
Oh, that's so fun. I was literally just thinking that I need to watch
I forget how long it is.
The movie that you guys watched.
Oh, you still haven't seen that one?
No.
Oh, okay, go watch that.
I have to go watch it.
So
I got so bogged down with the move and then the holidays that it's like I finally feel like this month I've like started to come out of it, but now I have like a huge list of things to read and watch that I'm like, there's so many things.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good. Yeah, and the sequel it's good. It's just that it's more loosely based. Like it's not as like the Anne of Green Gables is like beat for beat the book.
Yeah.
Right? But like, and the sequel is still good, but it's like they sort of combine. Was it like Anne of Avonlea, Anne of the Island? What was the one we read?
Windy Poplars?
No, the one before that. What was
Anne of the Island?
Is it just? Oh yeah, I guess it is just that. Okay, I don't know why I thought there was one more. Yeah, so it sort of combines Anne of Avonlea and Anne of the Island a little bit. Okay. But so it's like not as faithful. It's still faithful. Still good.
Yeah.
Not as faithful.
Is it the same actors?
Yes, yeah, it's the same actors throughout.
Oh, okay.
Which is great.
That's good.
Yeah. But anyway, I wanted to wait.
That makes me want to watch it. Okay. Obviously I'm gonna watch the first one.
Still totally worth watching. I just wanted to wait till we sort of got past those books because like I said, they do some changes and I didn't want that to be in my head as we're doing discussions and stuff.
That is a good point.
But yeah.
Oh, maybe by the next meeting you'll have read Anne of Manhattan.
Like
don't count on it.
Yeah,
I know you joked about this, but I really might put together a list of all of the adaptations because I think that would be so fun. I know it's going to be a mile long, but it seems like a fun project. So at some point before we finish reading this whole series, I will probably put one together and I can post it in the Discord.
Yeah.
But I just think that would be so fun. So we'll see. I got to start making my list.
Yeah. For sure.
But, okay.
But anyway.
Well, good night, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Enjoy your night. Bye, everyone.
Talk to you later. See you soon.